Hello, wonderful Gemini. Welcome to Sweet Tree of Life Tarot. Welcome, beautiful air sign, to your February 2023 reading. Let's go ahead and start the reading. Right here we have what the issue is. It's the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords here tells me some of you have been, fighting, a long battle. So now it's time to recuperate. Even though she's recuperating, she still has her sword next to her ready to go if needed. But it looks like you've been fighting a long battle with something. So now it's time to give yourself some stillness, contemplate a little bit, in order to prepare for the future. So this is what the issue is. You're not giving yourself enough time to rest. And I can tell already from the upcoming cards here. But the Queen of Wands here shows that you do have the drive and the confidence to keep going forward. You have warmth and charisma like the Queen of Wands. So that's beautiful, beautiful traits to have. You're hardworking, dedicated, and you're hardworking for things that you feel that are deemed worthy. So you kind of pick certain things to kind of go after and then take your time doing them, putting your effort into them if you feel there's something worth your while. You're capable of doing whatever you set your mind to, just like the Queen of Wands here. So it's very positive. Right here in the creativity section, in what you have created, it's the Ace of Swords. And it actually does deal with that creativity, that new beginnings, new ideas. Of course, the use of your intuition is really important here. The sword cuts through the fog and gives you more clarity. So thinking clearly and logically is what you kind of have started to create, which is great. There have been, mental breakthroughs, like coming up with new ideas, so kind of breaking those habits that you might have been working on for some of you, kind of breaking those habits and getting moving forward. Right here with the Ace of Wands, you can see how it cuts through all that fog, and it gives you more clarity, and then it's also pointing forward so you can cut through and keep going forward in your path. So it's pointing your way forward so that you can kind of get past whatever situation here you're kind of stuck in. So let's go ahead and see what else unfolds. We have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups here is in the energy to build, and it's in that area of the Tree of Life. It's a message to embrace emotions and capture that magic. It signifies the beginning of new relationship, possibly, usually romantic, and if not, spiritually for sure, or it could be both as well, romantic and spiritually, because you are diving in deeper. You are giving into more your intuition and trusting in it more. So you are receptive to new ideas as well, which is great. Now, right here on what you need to dissolve, we have the Ten of Wands. This lets me know that you're feeling kind of overwhelmed or overburdened somehow. It might be because new responsibilities, maybe at a job, come with with those new achievements. They do have those new responsibilities as well. But it seems like you're overdoing it. So you're kind of needing to put things down. You have to know when to stop. And that's what's telling me here with this card, right? You need to know when to stop, get that rest in. Because this is the issue. You're not getting that rest. So let's see if we have any more clarity. Right here, the Six of Pentacles is in the middle of the reading. So it's kind of like the synergy of the card, right? The synergy meaning all the other cards are giving it kind of this energy. The Six of Pentacles here is a time of generosity. It shows that you're not selfish, you're selfless, and so you want to be able to also not take care of others, but you want to take care of yourself, just like she's taking care of them financially, possibly, or with advice or emotionally. You also have to learn how to take that as well. Take that advice, take that help that people are trying to give you. Take that hand. None of us make it here alone in the world. It's about giving and receiving, even though sometimes it's hard to receive because we're just so used to giving for some of us, right? So definitely let people give. Also give them about the opportunity to be givers as well. Now right here, the Ten of Cups is in the foundation of your tree. The Ten of Cups is a beautiful card. It's definitely a card of just like how you feel or how others see you, that joy, peace, fulfillment, happiness, the family happily ever after, a lot of unlimited blessings, right? And this kind of goes along with this, just that giving and that receiving, it's all connected. So kind of keep that spirit going with your giving and receiving and open to those new ideas, that new love, even a new love to yourself or a new romantic love for some of you. And some of you could be and spiritual growth. So let's go ahead and read here on the star. The star here is a major arcana card. It's in your position of victory card. This is beautiful card to have this time for you, especially in the victory position. It's a time to seek guidance and celestial navigation, hope and illumination. It's releasing of those fears, because the star card is kind of like a wish card also, right? It's an inspiration and optimism for the future. So this is a beautiful card to have in your victory position. That means that this will help you get victorious over the situation here where you're feeling you're not getting enough rest, or you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced. So this is helping you, saying, okay, keep that inspiration, optimism going, and release those fears, whatever fears might be holding you back that aren't letting you get that rest. And then here, and what you want is the King of Swords. The King of Swords here, it tells me, your sharp mind, just like the sword. You're seeking harmony. You want to be a problem solver, thoughtful and balanced, just like the King of Swords. So we're talking about that balance again. That's what you're looking for, that one balance that you're looking for. And then right here, of course, as we said before, you're looking for the others see you and you see yourself as having a lot of blessings, a lot of family, a lot of friends, and just that card of joy and peace, which is great. Now in the root of the tree, though, it's kind of hidden in right below the earth here. I do see that some of you have the Nine of Swords, and that could explain this polarity over here on the top of the tree, right? The Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords, it is a card of, having nightmares or that circular thinking that could keep you up at night. Definitely for some of you, meaning insomnia, cycles of anxiety. You're kind of wound up a little bit, with your worries and your doubts. So it's a need to move away from any fears or dark thoughts that you might have and escaping those restless nights. So it talks about those fears and letting go of those fears, so that you can have that rest that you're having here. Let's see if we have any more clarity on this matter. It would be the Magician, Major Arcana card. Beautiful card to have, and it's usually placed here as an extra clarifier card. Magician tells you, hey, you have all the abilities here and all the elements, earth, water, fire, air. You have all the elements to help you get to where you want to get to. So it's time to take that action and start experimenting. All of the tools you needed to manifest something and to create that magic, you have. So you have to have more focus also as well to get that in place. You want to place those energies into your dreams and goals in order to conjure them into reality and make that magic happen. Right here we have the pillar of severity. Over here we have the pillar of mercy, and here we have the pillar of harmony. As we go back up the pillar of harmony, you might get a recap of what we just saw, but also maybe even a different perspective or a more positive perspective of your situation. Right here, because of the swords here, we do have like an air sign. I'm thinking it feels like it's yourself being, an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And over here with the Ten of Wands, you could be dealing with an energy sign such as like Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that may be at work, that might be helping, making you feel kind of overloaded a little bit because of the job that entails around those type of energies possibly. But it's definitely something you need to dissolve, where it's just a feeling of that being overburdened, knowing where to stop. So right here, as we go back up the pillar of harmony, we see you have the different insomnia, the worries that keep you up, but you also know that you have all these blessings and you want to give and receive, but you've been giving a lot. Now it's time to let people receive. Now it's time for you to receive. Let people give you in order for you to receive as well. Right here, you have the star card in the victory position. Beautiful, perfect card to have with the star card, the perfect balance of the water hitting the water and then water on the earth, a perfect balance that you have here. And of course, use your North Star to help you navigate in your intuition, have you navigate in these waters that you're in right now. And keep that positive going, the positivity and your eagerness for those new relationships to come. Knowing though how to not be overburdened and knowing when to stop. Use all the elements that you have that are at your disposal, because you do have a lot of them. And like the Queen of Hearts, keep going. Queen of Wands, keep going forward. Place those energies into the dedicated North Star that you want, that you think is worthy, so that you can have that new start. And of course, cutting away, going to your intuitions, you can cut away all the fog and get more clarity, and hopefully giving you much more rest that you need, like the Four of Swords, where you have to have that rest in order to keep going and dealing with the future that's coming your way, with these new possibilities that are coming. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe. That lets me know that you want me to keep making these readings in the near for next month, in the near future. And also, if you want to like and share, it might help some other people that you might know, or some friends that might be in a similar situation that might benefit from a more positive outlook of their situation, or giving them a little different perspective that might give them a little bit more hope in their journey. Thank you for joining me today. As always, I wish you much peace, love, and joy and light in your path. Thank you very much for joining me. See you soon.